Well, in many respects, he's a promoter's dream. Kevin Trailblazer Holland sometimes flaps the gums a little bit and maybe says some things that the UFC doesn't like, but this guy is a soldier, a promotional workhorse, always answers the bell, and not just answers the bell, but always shows up in fine fettle, always in good shape, always ready to perform. His strength of schedule rivals any fighter in the UFC's middleweight or light heavyweight division. And if Kevin Holland can fight on instinct, stay true to himself, not play his opponent's game, the guy could be a world champion one day. Easier said than done. Kevin Trailblazer Holland, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. Born in Westwood, New Jersey, to the surprise of some, but fighting out of Brasilia, Brazil, here is the perennial welterweight contender, Vicente Luque. Some might call his style meat and potatoes, but it's filet mignon and the best potatoes you've ever had, because this guy can strike, he can grapple. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, hasn't always leaned on that in the octagon, has been a knockout artist at times, but you know, when the welterweight contender, Vicente Luque, shows up in your bracket, you are in for a fight and potentially a brutal night, and that is a fact of which his opposition tonight is acutely aware. Vicente Luque, and he finds himself in another big spot here tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Vicente the Silent Assassin Luque!
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one. Well, every time we walk into this here Madison Square Garden, I think I will always think about you in 2017. It was UFC 217 championship triple header in East Ropes.
It was the most insane night of fighting ever. Bisping St. Pierre, Cody Garbrandt got knocked out by TJ Dillashaw. Then Rose Namajunas knocked out Ryan Jacek, and we absolutely went crazy. One of the greatest pictures of announcers in sports history. It was all 3 of us, and we looked like that poster with the monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It was crazy. What a phenomenal night in a great arena.
Big hook to the body, and it lands. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Back and forth we go. Ooh, looking to counter with his left hand, but he misses.
Beautiful kick lands there.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, there we go.
Holland's got his head looking for a guillotine. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Bron flu. He's got the side mount. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. It's getting very tight.
Oh, submission defense holds up again.
It's on point. He's constantly under attack, and he just constantly bats away these submission attempts back to back.
Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Holland.
Stay relaxed. Breathe.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
30 seconds now to go in round one. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Luque's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, take a seat for me, bud. Breathe. Deep breath in. All right, here's some water. Ready? Listen. All right. Now you're doing awesome out there.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Some nice deception there as he lands the hook. Luque gets tagged by that stiff jab. Misses with the right hand. Oh, huge hook.
Let him go. Time to let those hands go.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
I mean, it's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Back and forth we go. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Let's keep it up.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. He lands the kick to the body there. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area. A huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, huge left.
Good pressure. Keep going with that.
Well, he might be out. Strong hook lands.
Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand. Beautiful.
Rubber guard form now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than... Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about... Look at him. He's starting to flash. Oh, my goodness. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle. So great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Luque.
And another strike from the top lands for it.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Luque. Final seconds here of round 2. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Spinning back fist. Well, the most significant strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single count.
To go. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right.
Very fast jab lands for him.
Trying to kick the leg out. Landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in there fighting.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Holland's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round.
You don't really stand after do you take a head kick like this? That is both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight.
Nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter, and I think I just heard Daniel Cormier say, I wish I was a little bit taller. You're a baller, though, I could say. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses.
Come on now. Let's move. Let's reach the ball.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage and might as well use it.
Oh, nice.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut.
Oh, you hurt him again, bro.
Well, a lot of fighters say there's no worse feeling on fight night than when your cardio abandons you, and there's been a lot of output in this fight, but both of these men are absolutely gassed.
They both fought very... Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Holland's eye is closing up.
Control the hands. Control the hands.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
White setting up for an armbar now. Oh, that one looks really tight, DC. All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Holland is able to flatten him out. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Oh, right in the mount.
All right, buddy. Keep that ground position.
Luque's in half guard now. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Holland's right back to the full mount here. Nicely done. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, he's got his back now. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, there's the end of the round. What a fight we've got, man. I mean, multiple knockdowns. And how about the beard on that one fighter, huh?
How is he even still standing?
I don't know.
How is he still standing? How is he still eating these strikes like Skittles? I mean, this dude should be out. Most people in the world would be done, but he continues to press forward and continues to fight. It is unreal to witness.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Well, that strike landed cleanly. That is it!
Oh, God!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 9 seconds of round number 5, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Vicente the Silent Assassin Luque.
All right, so he came in the best welterweight in the world. Nothing changes tonight. Congratulations to the still UFC welterweight champ.
He understands that he is the best fighter in the world at 170 pounds, and he proved that tonight.